are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 9 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we're here for a duel between Kevin, our champion of many campaigns, across many multiverses, and Throg, the big troll supreme. So we've set up in a way where all of our warriors are up front and take the brunt of that troll charge. And we have a ton of Kossars and then the Akshina in at the back to be blasting into the trolls as they approach. I've got the Beowulfs, the Mordheim Beowulfs, hiding in the trees here to rush out and stop any kind of healing once the trolls do close the gap. I want them a little bit further back so they're not getting spotted as the enemy gets closer. Same thing with these dervishes. We'll likely rush them out and kind of be a bit of a distraction while everything else keeps firing. I'm going to go ahead and actually increase how far in front of our... I am the Squall. That looks good to me. Let's do it. Let's get right on in there and go for a Tall's Judgment on... Actually, I think these Marauder Horse Masters are a good target.
The motherland calls.
Kossars get out on the flanks. Same thing with you there, Wolfhearts.
So be it.
Realize that these guys are going to get caught. Just kind of be by nature of being where they're at. Alright, there goes the Arrow of Tall. Looks like it completely missed anything useful.
Advance. Yes.
Alright, so we're trying to get some shots into these ice trolls while we're here. Dervishes, you kind of come on forward and make those skirmishers concerned about trying to close that gap.
Very well.
Move up a little bit more on these sides there.
We fight for Ulson.
Alright, let's go ahead and keep on moving. Have you dropped any of the trolls? 1. That's more than 0. Alright, Dervishes kind of come on back a little bit here. We want to draw these clowns into Kossar range. Alright, start blasting them. These guys up front, they're getting actually a fair bit of damage in. Cheeky rats. Alright, Kevin, go ahead and keep falling back there. We will drop the eyes on top. Yeah, he's very good at trying to capture your generals in place just with their movements. So we actually may not be able to get Kevin out of here. Let's try our best. Horse Masters dealt with. Deal with these next guys. Just hiding in the woods there. Wolfhearts, get ready. Alright, go ahead and increase their accuracy and range. Keep running. We'll go ahead and use the Tall's Arrow on these ice trolls. Drop in the Guardian Call and just run. We will drop the net on the Throg. Beowulf's in. Get in there. How are things going to the side? Looks like the Horse Masters are being a big nuisance, as one would expect. Give the charge. Let's go ahead and get the heals for this crew. Drop some more frigid air right on their heads. Start blasting Throg to stop that the regeneration for us. Battle Cat's holding the line like a champion. Looks like some of our warriors have gotten smacked around a little bit. Let's bring these dervishes back around. Try to focus this group of trolls if we can. Gina, come away a bit. Let's blast away these trolls. Throg is broken, so let's go ahead and turn and blast into this group of ice trolls next. Horse Master's actually pretty decent at fighting, so we will likely lose a few there. Turn and fire. Ice Witch. More overcast. frigid air, if you will.
Slay them!
Yeah, Streltsy should be holding the line like absolute champions.
Learn this power!
Horsemaster's actually doing a pretty decent job. Throg is not escaping. Poor lad.
Kislevites!
Alright, Streltsy with shotguns blasting away that center line, and that is a victory. Glorious stuff. We will use the patriarch to heal up our characters here. I've got plenty of Norskins to run down, and I'll catch you all in a moment. And victory secured over Wintertooth with a little bit of devotion for our troubles. Our warriors got wounded quite a bit, as did our dervishes, but they should replenish in no time. We actually don't need the extra devotion, so we're going to go ahead and grab Solyak provides for a little bit more replenishment. Astrogoth has been discovered ambushing. Oh, indeed. Our ambush didn't work out so well, but neither did Astrogoth's. An oddity among his kind, Throg is nothing if not tenacious. He won't stay down for long. That'll give us 3% more weapon strength and 15 bonus V large, which is fantastic. Oh, Earl Finrinson was back there ambushing as well with a whole squad of mammoth. Raid the lair of the Troll King. Probably not just yet, if I'm going to be honest. What we are going to do instead is look into getting a couple of these landmarks. I'd prefer to snag the Bleakness, that way we can start recruiting in the Griffin Legion. And that means Katarin, we should probably turn back around and actually retrofit those armies one last time here.
There is no greater ice witch.
How long until the Bleakness shows up? 2 turns? That's really no time at all. So, Katarin, you go ahead and hand over
Kislev goes forth.
the Padawans. And also, you can go ahead and take the Iceberg Crunches. Replace both of them rather, with the Griffin Legion. So sprint back to Volksgrad.
Ice Witch.
As it stands, we could pretty easily take the Frozen Landing, but whatever comes back after us, I don't know if we can handle. Luckily, they can't reach. So let's just be nice and aggressive and go after the Frozen Landing. The Dripping Fangs, really. Alright, well, Malachi. I will join you in your war with the Disciples. You give me... That's a lot of gold, but I think we should let him have some to defend himself. They're about to get run over by like 3 or 4 armies at once. See that airship? See that airship? That's mine. That one belongs to me. This one probably won't blow up.
The greater good must be served.
It's not like he said soiled. Soived.
We are one.
He is the Brooklyn Kislevite. Alright, perfect. Well, we've stolen a little bit more gold from Malachi. Hopefully he can snag some decent units from us through his outpost, but man, they are surrounded.
You are less than a peasant.
You are less than a peasant. Olga.
Weaver of the Frost.
To the landing. We've got Solyak still. And to give us a close victory, we are going to absolutely fight this one for some light war sled beatdown. Let's do it. Alright. So we got a little bit of an interesting group here. Let's do the Armored Kossars in the woods right up front. Under the Watchmen of the Night. Well, maybe not right up front. Let's do something kind of weird like this. You can see these guys and no one else. We'll do the Watchmen of the Night and the Bulls further back. For the flanking. You're still on foot, so having you run across the field is going to be a little bit dangerous. 33 speed as opposed to 40. She should be able to outpace them, no problem. And they'll have the horse sleds move up front here. And just be a big nuisance. Wing lances behind just in case we get any good isolated units to wipe out. Guard mode for you, and let's get this thing going. Come on, sleds, let's get rolling.
Seek the solace of the blizzard.
Seek the solace of the blizzard. We're gonna use these war sleds to deal with the enemy wolf raiders first. And then the winged lances can go wipe out these hobgoblin archers.
Light war sled.
Light war sleds. See if these guys can just charge through here.
Light war sled.
War sleds are pretty dangerous, being pulled by bears and all. Alright, war sleds, different target. Let's move through here. The rest of them are just going to charge over to this side, get them out of melee mode. If you want charging through the enemy, you're looking for the heavy variant, but these don't do bad. Alright, those archers are isolated. Keep those gun sleds moving. That's a perfect target. Let's go ahead and just kind of split the gap here with these Chaos Dwarves. Runs them down both sides. Keep on moving. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, no, Kislev's war sleds are horrifyingly effective. Oh, these aren't. I thought these were Drawstar warriors. They're just hobgoblins. Sleds are having a great time. These ones back here are a little bit bogged down. Let's go ahead and keep them rolling. Same thing with our winged lances. They're going to get caught by those warriors. Or that not happen. Alright, war sleds. New target. Let's keep rolling on through. Actually, let's roll through these goblin laborers, make sure they go away. Alright, sea clowns in helicopter. Send these two out because our wing lances are starting to get caught. At least one of them has been caught. Let's try to use that charge bonus to get over here.
Land is power. Making it so.
There we go. Give him a volley. Now let's turn around and run these guys down. Wing lances get that charge bonus. You get a little bit of extra speed while charging too, is why if you've got a target next to you, instead of just running away, trying to give the attack order will allow you to escape quite a bit easier. Alright, now we draw the rest of these Chaos Dwarves out in the open. Show them the true meaning of war. Hungry, hungry boys. Oh, the Chaos Dwarves don't want to fight? Well, guess what? We'll bring the sleds to you, don't worry. Winged lances versus gobos isn't... That's more of a swatting. There were flies here, and now there's not. Send some more sleds. Different directions to get some more target practice for them.
The motherland's finest.
How close are you to these Chaos Dwarves? They're just stuck in the middle of the woods. Oh, this is gonna be great. Run, Chaos Dwarves, run. Speed things up just a little bit. Decided to run just as we got closer. Makes the battle sleds more fun. Turns out all you need is a couple of sleds and a bunch of lads in the back with rifles to deal with a whole heap of goblins. That's actually probably how the Chaos Dwarves do it. They just roll around in their trains and they shoot the hobgoblins as they roll by. Give you a reminiscent of the old Buffalo times. Either way, we lost 0 in the fighting, which was glorious. And we are just going to go ahead and
Leave only a shell.
sack the frozen landing. Steal from the Chaos Dwarves.
Ice Witch.
Now we're going to be stuck out in the cold for a turn, which is a little bit unfortunate. Go ahead and push into
We
March
cannot
Stance.
hesitate.
How far can Nabanid go? He can actually cut us off from the escaping. We'll just run around this way.
Most prudent.
Attrition's unfortunate, but we managed to sack the frozen landing and kind of flee on away. Alright, so Katarin, we need to get some names added on here. We have the name suggested by Brian. We have 4 heavy war sleds, DoorDash, Stavropol. We have for our little Groms, Uber Eats, Belgorod. And then for our light war sleds,
Noble calling.
we shall name the first here the Yelp Murmansk. Glorious. And if you have any name suggestions, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comments. We can get those added in as soon as I can. We, for Olga, are going to add the freezing winds. That way she has an easier chance of dealing with enemies as they close the gap on the front line there. I'd very much like to stomp out Throg. Force him back into the void to, I think it's reform for a little bit. For Kevin, locked and loaded is speed and ammunition. The Cursed Frontier is pretty great. We don't actually need the heroic killing blow, so let's start working on firing drills now. That way the lads have better reload time. Gotta be able to
of the soldiery.
reload your 50 caliber pistol if you want to survive out here in these wilds. Alright, Rog. Go ahead and stab him out here with a Picado. I love that all of the trolls managed to survive our previous fight. These trolls are terrifying. We'll go ahead and take the... Oh, we didn't get much at all, did we? We'll take the experience.
Harden your hearts like ice.
Harden your hearts like ice. Glacial Gale has a Warbear, and then we
Champion
will
of the motherland.
run on back to Stroghoff for plenty of replenishment. Gonna take Throg, I think, at least 2 or 3 turns to come on back, so at least that's him dealt with. A Marauder Chieftain is so much easier to handle on the battlefield.
For the
than a
glory
Throg.
of Kislev.
So Guardian Call 3 for the max tier Leopard we're summoning in, and replenish troops here for Pablo. Sword of Strife. Spell Shield's not all that great, and neither is a Potion of Speed. Oh yeah, a Hedge Wizard with our Patriarch. What we call those guys is a Kindling.
Defender of
Alright, I
Kislev.
prefer most of our gold to be going back towards our landmarks. So let's swing over here towards Kislev. We could upgrade the Grand Citadel. I think not. Frog, we could get in the Orthodoxy Basilica for 6 control. And an Aaron Grab, we're just waiting. And I did have some pretty interesting suggestions of giving the Empire settlements over to Drycha. Apologies, I had to mute for just a moment. Giving those over to Drycha, but my only concern with that being that the ones that we have here, Wolfenburg, Von Rauken. If anything, I'd only really want to give her Von Rauken. We're deteriorating as we speak. The other thing we could do is push into the mountains here and perhaps give her Raziak, and then the... Now she and Norse probably despise one another. Agrees with the Great Orthodox. Well, she doesn't like Kostalton. Unfortunately, we do. Let's go ahead and pop into the curtain walls here at Yakova, make sure we don't lose it. Arms and Igorov.
We are one people.
We are one people. Here in Kislev. That is a heap of control and a heap of income. Frog's doing pretty well too. Let's go for... This is giving us 2 supporters instead of just a single one. Let's go for the Orthodoxy Basilica. Then you kind of save the rest of our cash for Katarin's recruiting.
Stamp out chaos.
Stamp out. Okay, well, not all of it. Here we've got the Lumberyard, which will give us more income from all of our farms, too. And then the Trade Quorum will slightly increase how much gold we're making. Let's go for... No reason for the Orthodoxy Chapel.
Keeper of ice magic.
We'll upgrade Ostrosk, though. Perfect. Anyone want to make any deals? Drycha not being at war with anyone is incredibly concerning. So just to be curious, are we able to give any of our settlements over to Drycha that we would actually want to? Oh, I know you're mad. Get over it. So we can go for Yakova, Vitvio, or Zavatra. All settlements that we are not going to be willing to give. Okay. That makes sense. So likely Drycha is going to be our next big threat.
Embrace this welcome call, Kislev.
Alright, well. Enemies abound. What is Astaroth rolling with? Thankfully this army, well, definitely dangerous. Could be so much worse.
Maiden of the Frosts.
Heed my words. The Ice Queen.
Alright, Dalton, what do you want? Join your war with the World Walkers. No, that is up to you. Right, we've got a new outpost going in for the Orthodoxy. Looks like Astrogoth is going to hang out in Yogtraken. I really think we can take this army too, with just with our bear sleds, because we can just roll them through these hobgoblins without even stopping.
I am the storm.
Only we hadn't taken that attrition, and we basically have given them Yedich now. I went the wrong way.
Bride
We'll run
of
on
the
back over here
ice.
to Volksgrad.
Merely adequate.
Temple of Heimkel will be harder to take down because it'll be a minor settlement battle. Yeah, unfortunately, we probably just gave them Yedich, but if they do attack there, Olga can pretty easily deal. I don't think that'd be a problem at all. One of our smaller settlements gone.
Wintertide's child.
Okay, well, Michaela, you go ahead and join up with Olga just for now.
I'll obtain exquisite trophies.
Good to hear.
Of Kislev.
You make it all the way back to Kislev proper. That's perfect. So we can get us some actual Ice Guard too. Go over
Very
here,
well.
get rid of all of these normal Cossars and completely
I have no
retrofit the
patience
Katarins.
with weakness.
Yes, the Katarins army.
I said march!
Set march.
Kneel before you.
Alright, so I only really want Glaive Ice Guard, being honest. We already have the unit of sword ones. Yeah, we'll just keep them in the middle. We'll keep 3 Glaives. I'm going to prioritize melee defense on our missile troops. They're not going to be used for melee. That seems to be a mistake, I'd say. Earlf has, man, this is not a fun squad here with Earlf.
Champion of Kislev.
Stroghav only has a few guys. I would so much rather be defending in Osterosk.
Only I keep Kislev secure.
5 more turns of Salyak. How much would it be? Ooh, so expensive. Alright, fair enough.
Noble
I'm gonna
of
go
the
ahead and
Oblast.
try an ambush then.
Follow me to glory. This mission requires
See if we
guile.
can catch Stig Aisling, and then Earlf likely will just sit there. He won't come after us.
Necessary.
Alright, sweet. And even I wouldn't even mind trying to peace out with Frog. Don't care who you are. No, he doesn't want peace. Logi's gonna complain at me as she leaves the room. Yeah, let's not promise any more wars that we will join without actually being able to. That feels really not good. And indeed, oh, they're both coming over here after Yedich. Alright, well in this case, the extreme anti-player bias is keeping Malachi alive.
The Boca Palace's doors are open.
See, Malachi's actually starting to make some ground. Well, why are you leaving Krokadrak? What you need to do is try to peace out with him and focus on the forces of chaos. They're gonna annihilate Krokadrak and you're gone. That's a foolish move.
In the names of Ursun, Salyak, Daj, and
Was it
Kor,
war then, Rudigu?
I can.
It is. I will call no one to help. Right, so we did indeed lost Gittich. It's gonna take one turn before we get these ladies added in. Alright, well, at least we've got the lens crafters. It takes complex machinery, the keenest eye, and considerable skill to fashion lenses good enough for use in the high-grade telescopes and spy glasses of Kislev. More line of sight. We've got a new, unusual location. Are we punished this time? No, we're not. It's the Company Docks, the Talayan Trading Company. Operating right across the old world, the Talayan Trading Company seeks to further its mercantile interests by controlling the docks where its trade ships harbor. Give us more growth and more income. Sounds like we might have a attempted takeovers by Talea too. Frog's gonna run away and threaten Malachi.
Leader of Kislev's warriors.
And they can get back home to defend if they need to.
Sister of
Alright, so
ice.
Volksgrad has not great defenses. He's mustering. The only thing they could probably recruit is going to be... They've got a gunsmith going in. The only thing they can recruit is going to be laborers.
Kislev endures.
Weaver of the frosts.
Alright, Olga. Grab some Kossars.
Ice Queen.
Here in Prague, we can snag the better defenses just in case we do lose here at Volksgrad. We have somewhere to fall back to. How much or is it to recruit? At least pay 10% less. 312 is the upkeep, so they're probably close to 3,000 to recruit.
Storm summoner.
Alright, well, do I have any more use for any more patriarchs? The answer is no. Okay, well, I'd very much like to switch this over to Ursun, but that's not going to be possible here, so
Queen. Tzarina.
see if Olga can hold the line.
Ruler supreme.
Have it advance a little bit further here. If they keep moving up, we will then take down the lair of the Troll King. But if not, we're going to try to rotate to save. We also need to get in one of these too. Linsk Bridge for 20,000, or sorry, not 20,000, but 20% extra income from all buildings in this province. Sounds perfect. Go ahead and skip through. We'll save what gold we have left. Karl is in charge at Kappelberg, which is great. Let's go ahead and grab definitely the gold mining pit. Just 200 more monies.
Our gods watch over us.
Alright, they're moving on in. Close defeat's what it gives us. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty tough one. Our main advantage is that none of their frontline troops here are very good. Outside of course, Astrogoth himself, the Toruk, the Bull Centaurs, and pretty much all the heroes are going to be a problem. Let's see what we've got. Oh, they managed to breach the wall, did they? How lucky. Now let's see if we can hold. Alright, so even with the breaches, they're still likely to try to spread our forces as thin as possible. The AI does not know how to play sieges without being incredibly cheeky, which is fine. We'll make do. So let's start deployment. Of course, I have the very base tier towers, which would be fairly meh. Where are those breaches at? I'm not seeing any. Oh, here they are. Over here. Honestly, not that big of a deal. The Blazing Beard is going to be a problem. The Bull Centaur Toruk is going to try to smash through. But if we put the right units here, I think we could hold them out indefinitely. Just put one of those pistoliers here, the other one right next to. They can support one another. Glorious. Where are their slow units? If there's nothing but axemen and maybe shotguns over here, we can push the sleds out through here, have them skate around and start causing all sorts of problems. Actually, it'd probably be safer to come out this side. Let's do 2 sleds over here. In fact, let's do all the sleds. We'll try to micro them, but we need them outside so they can actually get their maximum mobility. The ice switches. We're the one with the hail. Let's keep you over here. Otherwise, ice switch will keep on Z side. Or actually, let's keep her over here so she can use their ice to annihilate these groups of hobgoblins. Alright, alright. Alright, so these pistols are going to be great at dealing with the Red Bull and also Astronaut. They do so much damage in a volley. We pretty much want them up on the walls to start where we can. I want to put them here. Put a unit of the Pistoliers here. We've got some on this front.
Defenders of Kislev!
It's probably as well. We can probably move them up and around, kind of like so. There we go. We've got 2 more units of the Mace Boys with the pistols. We'll have them. It's good to get at least one of them over here. So let's have these guys set up on fire over the top of there, but we can try. Sweet goodness. Well, it's not actually activating our... We just pull them really wide so they can all keep firing. How about that?
Follow the bear!
Ogres on this side, and then what are we missing? We've got 3 Kossar spears and 1 unit of normal Kossars for the walls. And they have all been deployed. We're stretched pretty thin here. We do need all the towers, alright. Let's go ahead and set up Arrow Tower here. And then the same thing on the other side. Alright, single entities.
Where do we eat?
Put them all with the blades and such. Armored Kossars all in one group. Normal Kossars, and then our Light War Sleds who just got their name, but if they get taken out already, we'll go ahead and recycle the name. Bit unfortunate. Let's do it. War Sleds, outside the walls, quickly. Quickly, quickly. We got 2 guys holding the lines here, so if they decide to push through, it's going to be pretty tough for us to do anything about it. Go ahead and blast apart the Blazing Beards first. They've got the grenades. War Sleds are beyond the wall. Let's go ahead and kind of keep them where they can skirmish, or do we want 2 of them to go around? Those pistols annihilated the mangy wolves there. Range and accuracy there. We'll wait for one of the units to try to stop moving, and then we'll just give them the business. Looks like they're still, interestingly enough, going to try to take the walls. Can they throw those grenades from there? I'm not keen on finding out. Astrogoth is at the walls, and he actually has the capability of tearing the walls down himself. Go ahead and bring people down. The rest of their guys are in the woods there. Move forward a bit, that way they can use those rifles. A bunch of sneaky gets up to the front lines. A little bit of icy chill. There we go. Kossars, you handle these sneaky gets. You guys get the other side. Ogres, get ready. Reinforcements are approaching. Don't you worry, I know. Winged Lancers, come on down. Are they trying to go through the middle with the turrets? Looks like it. Let's drop some ice here on the granite guard. Make sure you're tearing them to pieces. Those Hobgoblin archers should stand at no chance. Meanwhile, and Astrogoth through. Knocked that gate down and ran. More sleds, let's keep moving around. Let's go ahead and run these Oglicons wolf boys down. Tear them to pieces. Frost Maiden. You are all out of magics.
Maiden moving.
Air sleds crashing in there. Here come the reinforcements. And we just have these war sleds sit up and start firing on Astrogal. That works for me. You boys rotate. Lots of weirdness going on here. That's for sure. Go ahead and drop the ice spell there. More towers wherever possible. Alright, sleds, time to... Actually, it's time to go all the way around. Let's keep them thinking about it. We just run these Chaos Dwarfs over. They're trying to run up and down on top of the walls there, trying to draw our Ice Witch in. Or Frost Maiden, that is. Dropping in the slowdown spots. Keep on rolling, no reason to stop. No reason to stop at all. Alright, Bull Centaurs are in. Let's go ahead and actually charge. Ooh. Alright, fair enough. You got us. I know I told y'all to charge here. She's gonna get annihilated by this Heroic. Fall back, you guys gotta fight here really badly. Alright, War Sleds, how are y'all doing? Yep, come on around and just smash in the back of these guys. War Sleds just rolling around being goobers. Just get outside these walls and take down these blunderbusses before they actually get to do anything. And you two rotate. Oh, we've lost this side. Where we go to then? They're just gonna move through and capture zones like cowards. They want nothing to do with the actual battle here. Which makes sense, they would lose in the normal battle. Alright, that's that. You sleds, pull away here. Oh, we brought over the metal spells, awesome. Yep, glorious. Yeah, they just got the armor piercing damage that we can't really compete with. I need to fall back where you can. Get more towers up. More sleds. Let's go ahead and keep running over these Chaos Dwarves. You've done fantastic. Watch the Night come on back. Kossars turning fire. Kossars fire on those hobgoblins. I'll just get taken out. They're enough. Now blast this Demon Smith to pieces. What are you doing there, bud? Trying to dodge our arrows? What is he doing? He's just being cheeky? Tell me what it seems like. They're gonna capture that one, even though there's no reason we should allow it, but can't be helped. Go run down these Hobgoblin Archers for us. No reason not to stay up top. Keep moving around, build up some more defenses. And we're just gonna lose. Probably just do these, all the heroes running around. Here's another metal spell. That one's gonna be devastating. Alright, keep that shot up. Deal with this metalsmith. Try and give him a little bit of a broadside there. Give him one more. I may still survive. Let's go ahead and bring them through. She defeated that group before they managed to take it down, so let's keep falling back. Build more towers. Can't afford them. Wait. How did they didn't run them down? AI is using some weird cheese there, I can see. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Alright, everyone, get ready. Thankfully, our towers are dragging as many down as possible. We'll be running out of ammo pretty soon here, though. Horse let's start tearing into this Taruk. Go ahead and run the Granite Guard down for me. There's no way they should be able to actually get any shots off. You keep blasting here. Winged Lances got taken out after a long and dutiful service. Oh yeah, Granite Guard? That's a little bit of interesting shenanigans going on there. This one tied to the zone Astrogoth is snagging. See if we can't bring these war sleds forward a bit then. Really, he's back. He was for the briefest of moments. You get back up on top of the walls there, lads. Oh, cheeky. Just dropping, well, I think it was the Flaming Shadow. Let's go run these orc laborers down over here. There's plenty of archers that are all exposed and overextended. Yeah, we are losing towers though, left and right. I'd like them to get a couple of shots in on this this Taruk, because all they really need. He's got bonus V large, but I prefer them not charge them. Keep moving alongside. Sneaky gets in their way. Charge through into these orcs. Rip this poor fool to pieces. I've got 19. Let's go for the upgraded tower here. And just another tower here. I kill the Taruk. Why are you guys down off the walls? We wanted to die, boss. No, lads, no. These armored Kossars also need to stay up on the walls, please. Alright, icy goods through here.
The power of winter.
The power of winter.
Wherever I'm needed.
Alright, war sleds. Let's go ahead and have you guys keep moving. War sleds are the real MVPs here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn them back around now. Let's see if he can't deal with that Taruk. Hold the line, Kislevites. Let's run this group down. Death to this Overseer. Let's go ahead and have you guys fall back there, Kossars. Charge them down and get the icy goodness here. There we go. Ogres, give you a new target. Run these sneaky gets down. Alright, archers. These guys need to go. These archers as well. It's an Infernal Castellan. Let's go ahead and run down this group of archers. Where are my two other horse sleds? Let's get Astrogoth. Oh, she got caught by the... Well, the Taruk really won by itself. Yeah, we lost our Ice Witch. Figured all she needed is one good hit, but no such luck. These boys on the walls doing what they can. They're getting torn down. Our witch is gone. Fought to the bitter end, she did.
Ice and glory.
Charge on around there, ogres. More sleds moving. These guys have run down their target. Perfect. Over here and help out with this Overseer, please. Actually, no. Let's go for the dwarfs. Yeah, the Rook came back with absolutely no health, which is unfortunate. Alright, give him an anvil. Well done there, Ice Maiden. Alright, turn them around. Let's go ahead and run down this group. Keep on running. They've captured and knocked out our extremely elite towers, which is no good. It's just what our sleds can do for us now. Oh, they went the wrong way. That's unfortunate. Munch 'em. Push through, hit these Hobgoblin archers next. You guys run in together to take down this Castellan. Now we need to go after Astrogoth. He's going to capture this final point here, and that'll be that. Big coward Astrogoth. Alright, those dwarves are doomed. Go ahead and turn you back around. He's going over here to try to capture his own. Where'd the Taruk go? Is it? Oh, here it is. Slay the Taruk. I cannot believe the battle's going as long as it is.
March for Kislev.
Alright, ogres, let's get ready.
Looking for me.
You're looking for me. Run down the Taruk. Thank goodness for the lightning tower here. Alright, I don't catch these fools here. Go ahead and swap this over to the tier 2 tower. Build in some more defenses. Astrogal's gonna run all over the place like a coward. There goes his Taruk. Hang on now.
On frozen foot.
Smush these poor fools. Run down Astrogal real quick.
Following the scroll.
We can try to flank you a couple times.
Rises.
They got up on top of the walls. Look at the cheeky rats. That's not cool at all. Not impressed there, AI. Let me just lure you in so I can go for a
Follow the frost.
cheeky headshot. Now our light war sleds are getting clapped now. Awesome. He's gonna get away from Astrogoth. He's dangerous. Alright, that Castellan's gone. Make sure he is completely gone. Run down those laborers there. More sleds flee. Come on, Kislevites. Pull you away from this overseer. Their leadership is just as poor. Keep rolling through. Perfect, perfect. Let's act like we're not trying to hit these archers here. We'll switch the targeting last second. We'll get this Castellan next. Actually, let's lure them back into this internal position here. We've got all the lightning towers. Run down the Castellan.
Wherever I'm needed.
Yeah, she's got to flee. Get back up here to capture this zone for us. Alright, we caught the archers. Big dummies. Unit has been wiped out. As soon as that overseer turns to flee, he's broken. I'm meaning he's gonna get annihilated. Translating into a wizard. Gossars run these laborers down. Let's see if we can't get him with army losses.
Frost Maiden.
We lost some heroes today. They're gonna go after the capture of that tower. Just keep catching this Castellan. They keep them on skirmish mode, so you can just annihilate them. They're really decent at fighting and holding the line if they're not on skirmish mode. Went up, capture this zone back. Slow everyone else down.
For the ice.
Beautiful.
Follow the bell.
Just more and more barricades to slow our enemy. 4 sleds come here and capture this zone for us. As Is he trying to get up on the walls? Let's pull away so we get another charge. The Overseer did win. I thought I told you to pull away from the Castellan. Go ahead and charge back him now. He's going to try to get back up on the walls. Get him, Bear. Actually, let's lure him up the hill here so our lightning shot can do all the damage. This is down to the absolute final countdown. Run them down for me. Lightning Tower. Astrogoth is your main target. Every hit is going to be huge. They're winning that one aggressively. I see the little green arrow of winification. Blow Astrogoth down. That zone's back under our control. Fall back.
Very well.
See if we can't get it to zap. That's not what I wanted. See if we can get it to zap this Overseer. Don't run into Astrogoth. He is a big mean. Alright, they're crunched. Go ahead and capture this zone. I can't believe it. We're still fighting. He is a... Astrogoth is a monster. Meanwhile, the rest of his faction is not doing so well. If he decides to fight to the bitter end, I don't really know what we're gonna do. Go ahead and zap Astrogoth, please. Please and thank you. You have bonus V large there, Astrogoth? That's what's going on? No, you're just a monster in combat. Makes sense. Well, he's capturing that zone with a quickness. That Castellan is doomed. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd also love to see the Iceberg Crunches still putting in some work. Cut down those laborers. He's just barely out of range. You need to fix the towers up a little bit. They seem to be just extremely lackluster. Oh, and right on time, we've got some lawn care coming in. So what I will do is just mute myself. We've got a little, basically the end here is just waiting to see if we can kite Astrogoth long enough. So I will catch you all back on the campaign map if we manage to succeed or fail. Alright, and even after all of that fighting, Astrogoth managed to by himself with no health and no army. Army losses didn't trigger the entire time somehow. He dodged every single one of our tower shots and managed to fight off 3 sleds, an ice witch, and some guys with some spears like it was nothing. This is my new least favorite battle of all time. We fought hard and we got completely cheesed because the AI decided that we were going to lose because our towers were missing every single shot. So, perfect. Astrogoth wins, and now we lose Volkskrad. Lost a couple of heroes there in that battle, as well as our winged lancers that have been with us since the very beginning. Again, all because the AI decided that we were going to lose that battle. There was no other reason we lost that. With no one left on the field and twice the army we had starting with, army losses should have triggered twice over before he decided to keep fighting there. So, complete trash. He's going to claim the rest of these towns here because he's a big old coward. Come fight me one-on-one, Astrogoth, since you should have lost that last battle.
March for Kislev.
And the Chaos Doors aren't even really all that tough unless you were piloting them. It's just they get to apparently fight to the bitter end, literally to the bit with no one left on the field. And it's quite annoying. It's the same thing that the normal Dahl we were able to do too. But in this instance, I wanted one more of the Ice Guard, didn't I?
We are both servants, you and I.
I guess we could just snag 3 Griffin Legion. They're going to build up, they're going to take the rest of these towns over here. Luckily, they don't matter that much. But it's more the, it's definitely more the principle. Let's move in and take the lair of the Troll King. If we are going to lose settlements, so is Throg. I'll resolve this one. And we shall go ahead and just occupy layer.
Motherland
This one will likely give one over to Malachi to help him out. Raid the region. We didn't need to raid it at all. We were here to claim. Take what we can and give nothing back. Oh, you've come over here to fight Alexandrinov, have you? Alright, neat. We need ourselves a new lord, then. To hunt down the beastmen, we definitely are going to need a Druzhina. Actually, let's go ahead and grab a Boyar. We don't have one of them running around yet. Let's grab Alexander the Cunning. He's got poison attacks. He'll hang out here in Erengrad, and we're going to definitely be losing Castle Alexandrinov here next turn.
Kislev's chosen.
Alright, we'll grab the relief column so we can actually recruit a few more units here. And I guess all we can go for is the harbor. Everything else is a little bit too expensive. We'll do it for the harbor and the stall for even more gold. How unfortunate. Just completely avoiding our allies to come straight after us. You're doing your thing, aren't you, Kislev?
Noble of the Oblast.
Alright, Kevin, you are still gaining more skills. We'll go ahead and give you that last point into firing drills
I
then.
accept this tribute.
Skill points for Glacial Gale and companies. We'll go for more points into Gust of True Flight. Arcady can have that corruption cleansing.
Druzhina stand ready.
Pavel shall be impassioned.
Bow to
And our new Alexander shall have resilience, inspiring presence, and root march for now. Raw shard armor to keep him alive, and a potion of speed for some zooms. Banner of Prague, War Banner, and a veteran warrior. Extra recruit range for infantry. We're going to take these guys out and get them in another tier. Glorious. Alright, from here, what we're going to do is have Kevin turn around and go after the beastmen that are likely to start raising things. As long as they don't put in a herd stone, we should be fine. But man, if they do, we're in trouble. Of course, now that I've said it, they're absolutely putting in a herd stone. Quick look at our diplomacy. I am tempted to go ahead and declare war on someone with the western provinces.
Continue working with me.
Now I'll join your war with the Blessed Dread, and you'll give me gold.
We.
Humans, stand together. Don't worry, guy, I got you. Xiao Ming. He actually would probably come down and discuss matters with Katarin personally, unlike the rest of his siblings. They absolutely would not. They would be nowhere near what put the church in and the walls, and hopefully Rudigo doesn't go after there. Either way, we are definitely in danger of losing some towns. And as such is the way. I might start hitting over Norden and such. So,
Friends of the Empire.
Friends of the Empire. You can go ahead and have Norden. I'll take a defensive alliance with you.
Right.
And we should be able to start getting in some proper Empire troops. So let's come on down to Reichland. Please have some decent units. So we'll say Ubersreich. Oh, there we go. We just don't have the gold. We definitely need to start working on our defensive points with Reichland. So let's check
Greetings.
for any missions. Astrogoth. I'm happy to hunt down Astrogoth. Vengeance is on the mind. Especially after this nonsense. That was absolute nonsense. Either way, that's all the time I've got for today. We will sit here and recruit up some Griffin Legion, replace those that we lost. The Wing Lances shall soon arrive. Or I guess the Winged Hussars. Either way, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Tzarina Katarin campaign. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne. See you all on the next one.